Today I'm going to be telling the story of my Cerwin Vega VE-5M bookshelf speakers. The good old VE-5Ms right here. There's quite a story beneath them. I've had these for about 2 years since I got them. So I guess I'm going to start. So, before I got the Cerwin Vega VE-5M bookshelf speakers off of Amazon.com, pretty much everything, I used a crappy pair of Infinity computer speakers, and those things pretty much sucked. Basically, they had a good sound quality for music. I guess it was okay, but something was wrong with the amp, and the amp occasionally would distort for no apparent reason. I didn't have any gains up on my computer. I didn't have any wacky stuff going on or anything, but so that's just give you a little idea of what I used before I got these speakers. It was about in the middle of September 2013, and I was turning 12 that month. It was my birthday. It was the birthday month for me. So one of the things I was looking for was a better pair of speakers other than those crappy Infinity speakers. So I asked for these speakers for my birthday, and my dad ordered them for me. And one day he used 1-day shipping, so the next day, after a long afternoon at school, I came back and I saw a mysterious package on the front porch. So I took it in, I opened it up, and believe it or not, these lovely speakers came out. However, I took the cover off one of them, and they had an issue. A serious issue, too. The magnet of the tweeter fell out, causing the tweeter to just, I don't know, I guess some kind of shipping issue happened or something. Someone wasn't careful with their shipping or something like that. But yeah, the tweeter's magnet dislodged from the actual cone. So that meant we had to return the Cerwin Vega speakers and get a new pair of speakers. The exact same model, basically. So at the night of when I had to return them, I actually also ordered a Pile PCA4 stereo power amplifier, which is rated at 120 watts max per channel, and about 25 watts RMS into 4 ohms. So I got that. And the next week, I got another pair of Cerwin Vega VE-5M bookshelf speakers, which are these ones, and a Pile PCA4 stereo power amplifier. So I got those, and I set them up in my room with a Pile amp. Basically, I set them up both on a small blue bookshelf with the Pile amp, wired up very cleverly. And then, ta-da, wonderful sound came out. Wonderful sound came out with both the amplifier and the speakers. So I just played some music out of them, and then I played a 5 hertz test. Not very loud. I wasn't bottoming them out or anything, because they were the first speaker. They were my first speakers I got basically at this place, and I wanted to didn't want to blow them, so played a 5 hertz test, and I noticed that they actually moved a lot. The woofers were really long throw, and then over the next year, I used them with the Pile amp all the time, because that was the most suitable amp for them that I could use them with. So about for the next 5 or 6 months, I used them with the Pile amp, and then I started changing amplifiers slightly. On Fridays, basically when I got back from home from school, I planned a little thing that I did call a garage party. That meant taking the Cerwin Vega speakers down to the garage and playing them with a realistic amp, or receiver, or whatever you want to call it. Well, it's still an amp. Basically, took them to the garage, playing with that amp, and they actually, that amp was a bit overpowered for them. Actually, it overdrive them quite a bit, but still, I got very loud on that amp. And then so every Friday or every other Friday when I came here, basically I would run these speakers on the realistic amp, and they sound quite nice, and have a party in the garage. And then for the next few months I did that same thing, but I also ran them on the Pi lamp. And then I moved my setup over to my desk. And then sometime about like maybe mid-December 2014, I just moved the receiver completely up to my bedroom. And I used it at my desk setup with these speakers. And then I used that receiver with these speakers for I'd say mid-December 2014 to around late March 2015, when I got that LaPi over there. That one. It was my third LaPi, because I had two at my mom's house before I got that third one there, just to use at my dad's house. So I used these speakers with that LaPi, and that's basically what I've used with them ever since. Now, I have pushed these speakers quite hard ever since I got them. I've pushed these speakers quite hard because I couldn't believe how much Excursion these things have. Like, really, they do. Here, I'm going to throw in a clip here of them playing from a while back. Yeah, they actually have amazing Excursion, like about like an inch. It's quite awesome. And this LaPi amp here, being 20 watts per channel at 8 ohms RMS, that's actually clipped power, 15 watts clean at 8 ohms. That actually pushes them very, very well, very, very nicely. Will make a good match with these speakers to the LaPi. So basically, I think I might give a little sound quality test of these. Just how good they sound on sound quality and stuff. You probably already seen the Excursion. No need to demonstrate Excursion, just sound quality. So here we go. Now here's where the letdown of the speakers are. Basically, the Excursion and bass is not the letdown. It's the sound quality, the acoustic sound quality. Basically, I like to listen to a variety of music, not only dubstep and drum and bass, but I also like to listen to like acoustic stuff, like classical music and classic rock and stuff. And these speakers don't quite make the cut for that. And that's why at around late August, early September of this year, I'm going to be selling these very soon. And I'm going to be selling these, and I'm going to upgrade to a old set of Polk audio bookshelf speakers. Which are going to sound absolutely amazing. I've heard those sound extremely good for sound quality, because my dad actually used to have a pair of those, and that's why I'm going to get a pair of those exact same speakers. So I'm probably going to have to enjoy them as much as I can for the next month or so. But anyways, sound quality test. Oh, stupid ads. Alright, so you may or may not know the song, but I know a good friend who likes to play this song a lot in his videos. Speaker Seeker. Basically, he likes playing the song in his videos, and it's a great song, actually. Everybody's using it these days, but anyways, this is T-Mass Up in Flumes, by No Copyright Sounds. Turn it up. As you can see, there's not much sound quality to these. They don't sound good for sound quality, really. Only meant for bass and Excursion and stuff, like Cerwin Vega is meant for. Also, no tone controls were on. It was just coming off my iPod's direct tone, going into the amp, bypassing the tone controls and into the speakers. And these also have a 5 1/4 inch woofer, and they only go down to 60 hertz. But speaker 24s, Philips, can go down to 30 hertz, so they're not as impressive as the Philips FWB M50/17, and I want those speakers so badly because they go down to 30 hertz, and these only go down to 60. So yeah, but anyways, so that is the life story of my Cerwin Vega speakers. They were decent speakers when I first got them, but now I'm going to sell them very soon.